So Bob Arum throws a bomb at Eddie Hearn. He says that Eddie Hearn does not belong in the United States. He flat out does not belong here. Bob Arum goes on to say that they should fire Eddie Hearn and transfer all their business affairs over to Oscar De La Hoya. Everything he says is wrong. Everything he does is wrong. He doesn't know how to promote. He's a fish out of water. Okay? These are the words of Bob Arum, you know, and I'm going to tell you off jump. Bob Arum saying that they need to fire Eddie Hearn and transfer all their business affairs over to Oscar De La Hoya. That should tell you everything you need to know about what's going on in Bob Arum's head. So you want them to drop Eddie Hearn to transfer all their businesses over to a crackhead, a cross-dressing, coke-sniffing crackhead, okay? A guy who's not produced another champion outside of Canelo Alvarez. This is the guy you want to transfer your shit to. You know what I'm saying? A guy wearing fish stocking pantyhose, a grown man. And this is what he should do. And he's wrong for this. Man, Bob Arum, you are one greedy old fucker. You finna die soon, man. You can't take none of this money with you. Stop hating because somebody else is getting some money. Think about this. Think about all the dope shows that you have seen in boxing this year. Okay? Tell me, who put those shows on? One thing's for sure, it ain't been no PBC event. Okay? That's one thing for sure. Okay? It's been Eddie Hearn. Okay? Eddie is great for the business. Number one, he's young. You know what I'm saying? He's young. I'm sick of you old promoters sitting up here clogging up the game. Because you think about it, if we're not getting the fights that we want right now, and everybody say it's because of promoters, well, all the promoters are old. You know what I'm saying? The promoters of the yesteryears. You know what I'm saying? So you guys come from the era of where fighters actually fought. So if we're not getting the fights that we need today and everybody's saying it's promoters, well, you guys was the same promoters 10 and 20 years ago. So it's your guys' fault. Okay? You guys want to sit up and soak up all this damn money and not give us the fights just because boxing doesn't have the talent that it used to have. That really what this shit boils down to. Boxing no longer has the talent it used to have. So they can't even gamble with their horses like they used to. You know what I'm saying? You see Al Haymon, he don't want to do that at all. But you're just hating on Eddie Hearn because you know he's making the right moves. You mad as hell about that Paul Logan KSI. You know that's going to do numbers. Now, I don't condone that crap, but hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I guess if he reaching his goal and hitting his mark, he's upholding his end of the contract that he owns to the zone or whatever and whatnot. So I can't judge on that. I just don't think it's good for boxing, but that's just my personal opinion. But that's what you fucking mad about. You know what I'm saying? But you've been getting money a long time. You know what I'm saying? You so old, you got some Ali money. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people's money, man. You know what I'm saying? You have got paid off a lot of people's blood, sweat, and tears. Your old ass took care of your whole family and everything else. So don't get mad because this guy, he's not stepping on your toes. He's doing what he's supposed to do, making it competitive. Eddie ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm going to put it like this. The number one ranked opponent and the number two ranked opponent are going to be fighting. Okay? Regis Prograis, okay, and Josh Taylor. Okay? Who else is doing that? PBC doing that? When have you seen PBC match up the number one fighter with the number two fighter? When have you seen that? You're not getting it. The only time it appears that we're getting the best fighting the best, look, Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor. These guys are in their prime right now. Not tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Not in the future, not in the past. They're in their prime right now. That's why this fight is like, dude, can't nobody pick it. Can't nobody. That's how you know you got a good fight when you can't decide who's the winner. That's how fight's supposed to be. When you biting on your thumbnails, you're like, man, I don't know who to pick. I don't know who to. That's how you know you got a good fight on your hands. Anybody in the game will tell you that. That's the sign. When you go in there, oh, this is a blowout. Oh, this is a favorite. Those are not really boxing matches. The boxing matches that you really want to see is really about some is ones where you can't pick a damn winner. And these guys is in their prime. Pro Gray is ready right now. Young, hungry, he ready. He ready. 20-some fights in. Josh Taylor, about 14, 15 fights in. These guys are in their prime. They ripped. They ready to go right now. We gonna get it. And that's going to be a hell of a, it ain't no way that ain't going to be a hell of a fight. Okay? All right. That's DOESN, buddy. You know what I'm saying? That's Eddie Hearn's, buddy. You know what I'm saying? However you want to put it, man. That's UK, buddy. Okay? It's not you promoters over here in the US. Y'all ain't doing shit. And how dare you say they get rid of Eddie Hearn's. At this point in time, don't act like, hey, pay attention to these guys' moves, right? Don't act like every fighter right now is trying to kiss ass to the UK. I find it hilarious because I've been telling you guys this. I've been telling you, UK is the one. UK is the new Jerusalem. UK is the mecca of boxing right now. How many times when Lomachenko during the press conference when he was fighting Luke Campbell, how many times did you hear Bob Arum say, the UK has the best fans that any boxer could want to have? Everybody knows if you want to be a superstar, you have to make your bones in the UK. And historically, he is right. Because everybody who's went over to the UK and done something has blown up. Hence, that's how Earl Spence became whatever the fuck you want to call him. He's right about that. They tricked y'all and believe y'all to believe you need to come over here to be something. When history has shown to truly pop, to truly blow, American fighters had to go over to the UK. Now Anthony Joshua wants to fight. Now Deontay Wilder talk about fighting in the UK. Now, since Lomachenko seen all the love he got there, he like, man, I want my next fight in the UK. How they ain't been turning Lomachenko on to the UK by now, I have no idea. That's bad promotion right there. Because that's one of the first things I would have did with Lomachenko was took his ass overseas. I was like, these guys going to eat you up. You don't even need to speak English. They're going to eat you alive. So that's bad promotion right there. But it's funny to me how everybody trying to kiss UK ass now. And then you're going to take their main guy, the one who's been trying to get fight mates, the one who's been offering all these fighters the biggest payday they ever seen. Deontay Wilder, the biggest payday he ever seen. Luis Ortiz, the biggest payday that he ever seen. Gervonta Tank Davis, the biggest payday they ever seen. He can't help it if you were dumb enough to listen to Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? Al Heyman got you drinking that Jim Jones elixir. You know what I'm saying? He can't help that, but he tried to give you the best fights that everybody wanted to see. So how what he doing is wrong? No, what you're doing is wrong. You could have had mega fights, Bob Arum, okay? You wanted to keep Lomachenko away from Pacquiao. You wanted to keep Pacquiao away from Terrence Crawford. You had big fights that you could have made. Okay? You could have made these people happy. You know what I'm saying? And now people are talking about, oh, what's up with Lomachenko and Devin Haney? You know what I'm saying? This is all, Devin Haney is this and that. He's not ready, but he can fight a Shakur Stevenson. You know why you want him to fight a Shakur Stevenson? Because they spar together. So you know exactly how that fight is going to turn out. That's why I want to see Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson. That ain't shit. See, you have the opportunity to make the fights, but you don't want to because it seems that Eddie is the only one willing to gamble with his talent. That's why Al Heyman can't understand Eddie. That's why Al Heyman miscalculated dealing with Deontay Wilder because he seems to think that people operate like him in a safety zone. I'm going to cuddle you. I'm going to coddle you. And nothing's going to happen to you, Deontay Wilder. Nothing's going to happen to you, Earl Spence. Then Anthony Joshua goes out there and loses. And then Wilder looking back at him, but Al, what's up with that $20 million? He's like, fuck, I didn't see this coming. That's because they're willing to gamble with their talent and you're not. That's why you can't calculate what happened to Anthony Joshua. And that's why Deontay Wilder is looking dumb on Dodo Street right now. Because you thought everybody operated like you in the safety zone. Okay? You should have known better by his track record. No, he gambled with his man. They took the best fight that they could find and he lost. That's what happens when you out there doing what boxers are supposed to do, fighting the best. This is why you miscalculated. You thought that they babysitted Anthony Joshua like they did Deontay Wilder, but they didn't. Now guess what? Your boy's out of 130 million. Luis Ortiz is out of what? 10 million. Gervonta Davis is out of 7 million. You guys are stupid. But you want to say Eddie's not good for boxing. He doesn't move right. He doesn't talk right. He doesn't this. He doesn't that. He isn't this. No. Eddie pulling rank. In a minute, Mikey Garcia going to be over there. Let him not get the fights that he won't. In a minute, he's going to be over there. So all that shit that Bob Arum is talking is nothing but hate and greed. His old ass still want all the damn money. You are fin to be dead. Damn. And I guess you ain't got no sons. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see you doing what Barry Hearn did with Eddie. So I guess you ain't got no sons, so you really sour. You look like a dude that had all females. You know? But Eddie's good for boxing. You know, even though I may chop at Eddie from time to time, that's because I don't like fucking lying. You know what I'm saying? I don't get how anybody can accept lying. But don't make no mistake, Eddie is still my man. Because I still like the way he moved. Once he start doing shit that's bad for boxing, that's kind of why I spoke on the Logan Paul KRS-One thing. But once he start doing stuff bad for boxing, then I'll be anti-Eddie. Or then I'll be against Eddie. But for right now, I critique everybody the same. I can't help it if some of you people get sensitive and you want to. I never met people who bodyguard promoters. You guys even bodyguard me from promoters. Well, you know, you never really liked Eddie, Bruce. Well, you know, you never really liked Rob McCracken, Bruce. You know. I'm like, what is all this sensitive shit? Can I not talk about people like I talk about everybody else? Y'all gonna have to miss me with this oversensitive shit. You on the wrong fucking channel. But make no mistake, Eddie the motherfucking man in boxing, man. All day, every day. And Bob Arum, I don't even know why you still alive, bro. I'm dead set. You look like you finna kick over at any damn minute, but you still here. You like the Queen of England or something. You motherfuckers never die. You know what I'm saying? And I wish you would. So some young blood can get their hands on this because young blood knows how to operate this. Because you old cats don't know shit about the game and y'all messing it up. But Eddie Hearn is the reason why we seeing the number 1 and the number 2 fighting right now. Who in the hell complain about that? What have you produced to rival that? Nada. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Bruce Vane, I'm out.